The Nets take it off as a team when you're trying to construct your best lineup. What are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Josh Hart is out there with MP. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. And New York has possession. Following the three by Brooklyn. Count that bucket.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Here's Dimon. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's Thomas. Yeah, that's good from 17 feet. Thomas has got 5 points.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And the basket by MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to Clowney. Fires from deep. And the Nets, another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Basket counts. He has 6.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's MP following the 3 by Brooklyn. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
So he gets them both. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. And here's Porter outside. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hart with a screen on Thomas. Here's MP. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Dimon. 14 points his last outing. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. In their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, that one was a nail-biter. Came down to the wire in overtime, and these guys just rose to the occasion.
A ton of fun to watch, whether you're talking about it or a fan. That was a great game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense.
MP outside. MP making his presence felt.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
We've got Tyre Williams. And it's Wolf in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. MP against Williams. And the basket by MP. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Whitehead. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Anunoby, a screen on Williams. MP finds Anunoby, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there's a pick. Pass to Clowney. Shot clock at 5. Williams from long range. Counted from distance. Williams just got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Towns a screen on Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at Philadelphia. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Claxton, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Thomas in for Johnson. Pass to Dimon for 3. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Thomas passes to Porter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. Looking now at some numbers for Cam Thomas.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
MP outside. A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. Hit his foot. Kickball. And the ref's whistling a kickball. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. There's a minute 12 left in the second. Here's MP. MP right through him.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Porter. MP with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no, no.
Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Clowney. 26 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Now MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. MP staying focused.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's New York in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Saw the crash of glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class. And now, not a bad... Thanks, as always.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's MP, and it's Bridges in at the 2. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room that can rally a franchise.
Porter with the steal. Pass to Claxton. Thomas against MP. Yeah, that one's good. Thomas has got 12.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Towns, a screen on Porter. MP, the pass to Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 1, the Knicks. The Nets, 3rd.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
Pass to Dimon. Screen by Claxton. And that one's good. Dimon for 3. Dimon's got his second basket of the game.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. It's more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Dimon. Now here's Porter. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns, a screen on Porter. Here's MP. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 12. And here's Thomas from the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Thomas has got 15.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Down low. Here's Towns. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17-point game. They host the Hawks after this one. We've got Tyre Williams. Also Johnson out there. And it's Porter in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. MP with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. The Nets shooting 46%. A decent average so far. Pass to Wilson. To the paint. Here's Wolf. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Tyre Williams picks one up.
The young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Whitehead comes in for Wilson. Kolik's checked in for New York. Nets trail by 16. Outside Porter. The three ball. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Boy, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And here's Johnson. Over Towns. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Johnson finds Williams. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter from outside. And the Nets, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense is practically giving them those shots.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Cloudy, he's checked in for Williams. Cam Thomas comes in for Whitehead. Dimon comes in for Johnson. New York also changed in and out. Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Bridges comes in for Payton. And Brunson is subbed in for Kohler. Nets trail by 14. Claxton outside. Here's Porter. Puts up the tray. Oh, the shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Hart. From deep. Can't get it. New York leading by 16. Yes, sir. It's good.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Porter. That's what he wanted.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yes, sir. Bank it in the layup.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Oh, he misses the layup.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Porter outside. Cash from downtown.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the boards, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
Porter with it. Hard covering. Oh, it's off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Yes, it's good. MP's got 41.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Dimon. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
The win was impressive.
Some nights it doesn't hit.
Brian, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it.
This New York Knicks host today. Every fan will find their own special edition Knicks posters. We'll see you there. The National Basketball Association and New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting or throwing objects, using improper language or gestures while entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible penalties. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed,
and both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. And it's almost that live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce on the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Jackson at center.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here's MP, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. A crossover. MP, no good. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against the 76ers. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam against Bridges. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
MP outside. With a screen on Mathurin. MP, no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years. Loading up for a title run. And they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. And of course, you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo.
Made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Ali LaForce courtside. Ali.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He added 43 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He was really special on that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Ali. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Robinson is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Robinson sets a screen for MP. And it's blocked. McConnell with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Clarkson. Indiana again missing.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Here's MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Well, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Here's the screen. Pass to McConnell. Here's Huff. by Indiana. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Siakam. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
1:32 left now here in the second. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to McConnell. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. MP inside. Neesmith covering. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from MP. 1:02 left to play here in the half. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for New York. Towns is checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jordan Clarkson. Nembhard finds Jackson. Back to Nembhard. They're in for 3. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Boy, if you bump Neesmith, you really better get him because this guy is tough as nails.
Hart with the screen for MP. And the shot is good. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Neesmith, that falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 7.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Oh, MP with a strong move.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not pull back on the drive.
Halliburton looking around. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And that concludes the first half. It's the Pacers up 8. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Knicks. And that is a wrap.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton into the 1. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And to Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Brunson. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Pacers are all about winning, and Coach Rick Carlisle Michael said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Tries the spin move. From 18 feet away. Hart with a screen on Nimhart. Hart outside and stolen by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Here's MP. Bridges dishes to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the pop. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Towns a screen on Mathurin. Here's MP. Using his athleticism, MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Now Halliburton. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And the rejection by Towns. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. MP, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Siakam outside. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Indiana again missing. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA grade, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
MP passes to Towns. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Indiana's got 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Halliburton sets the pick for McConnell. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. Jackson a screen on Bridges. Mathurin for 3. Wow. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise and a conviction.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
At the line, he'll shoot.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. The 1-2 punch of Anunoby and Towns are inside for him. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Shake Milton. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to McConnell. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Shepard. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Pacers. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Indiana.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Clarkson. And Indiana with the change here, too. Halliburton's checked in for Shepard. Yep, it counts. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there, and his game is on point.
Towns a screen on Halliburton. And that one's good. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Pass to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. MP deciding where to go with it. Robinson kicks to MP. Robinson a screen on Halliburton. MP, he gets it in there. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. You got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Different look from New York. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Shake Milton. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle was talking to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Knicks trail by 7. Towns a screen on Mathurin. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Here's Siakam. Off target from outside. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Towns. He's off from 3.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Outside, Nembhard. The 3 goes down.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Halliburton. Takes the 3. MP rips down the rebound.
It's not a foul, bro.
That is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play this.
Pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Hart with a screen on Mathurin. MP. What effort, MP.
MP absolutely sure of himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Outside, Siakam. Missed on the 3.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Outside, Bridges. Towns sets the pick for MP.
Come on, bruv. The fuck out
So
of
they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
There's
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Carl Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
New York foul. Mikal Bridges.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
For your next city answer.
Here's MP. And down goes the 3.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Mikal Bridges. 6th personal foul. 5th team foul.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
A double-double and a terrific performance.
Yeah,
double-doubles don't
mean...
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific stuff, Doc.
We're finding what the fuck is shit. Dunk that shit. This next game is about to get a lot of fucking dunks.
Yo, Zan, you over there winning again?
No, bro. If anybody got a problem with it, they could just win.
MP in the house.
If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "concern."
Oh, say does that.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear, that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
You know, I got to give it to MP. Has he been perfect? No. Has he taken on the challenge and for the most part got the job done? Yes. Look, everyone loves the drama, the challenge that comes when you make a big claim. MP has given the fans just what they wanted. This is the kind of animus that we all love to see.
Now, New York starting five. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's MP. And it's Hart in at the four-man position. Now here's Matherin. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Knicks making their last shot. Siakam, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And here's MP from outside. Pacers with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the shot goes in.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. This game is coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Huff. Inside. Here's Nesmith. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here's McConnell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The Pacers again can't hit. New York trailing. So on the floor for the Knicks. They've got MP. OG Anunoby out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Clarkson in at the 1.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Siakam against Clarkson. McConnell outside. Here's the pick. Outside Neesmith. From downtown, it's hauled in by Robinson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's MP. Second chance shot. Got a piece of it. Clarkson against McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Here's Shepard. The three is up. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's MP from outside. Indiana with a rebound.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
It's stolen by MP. Fast break. Here comes New York. MP fast up the floor.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Siakam with it. 26 points for him last game against New York. McConnell outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. Matherin comes in for Neesmith. Nimhart, he's checked in for Shepard. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. MP with it. He's picked up by Nimhart. MP. Offensive rebound. Tries again. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 36 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this match.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
New York shooting only 27% for today's game. Here's MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And here's Siakam for 3. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
MP shot is good.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Up top, Siakam. Halliburton for 3. Carl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Matherin from behind the arc. And he can't get that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out front, up 1. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And let's do something we never, ever, ever do. And let's go off topic.
What topic?
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Way too many fouls if you ask me.
Thanks as always.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. MP really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Nembhard is the 2 with Mathurin at the 3. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the basket by MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Nembhard against Bridges. Siakam the screen. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Down to screen on Mathurin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Siakam finds Halliburton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Nembhard for 3. And again! It's the Pacers from deep.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Knicks trail by 3. Towns a screen on Mathurin. Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Bridges against Siakam. Pass to Huff. 4-3. On target from range. He's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Bridges. Started by Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton. Nice passing by Indiana here. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 1:57 left in the third quarter. MP, the pass to Hart. MP with it. Siakam covering. And there's a whistle. Indiana leading by 6. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Shake Milton out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Steps back. Shot clock at 6. McConnell from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Siakam. And he lays it up and in. And the Pacers lead by 11.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front. The way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Pass to Nesmith. Over Anunoby. Nesmith's shot is off.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's MP. And he was fouled fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana leading by 7. From deep. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. Power move from MP.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam against Clarkson. Pass to Nesmith. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Satterwhite checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. New York also changing it up. Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Milton. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Let's check in with Allie LaForce. He's got an injury update on Isaiah Jackson.
The personal trainer for Indiana provided us some information. He said there's a little lump at the bruise site, some stiffness when walking, but that the hip overall should be okay. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
Knicks trail by 7. Hart with a screen on Matherin. Stolen by Siakam. Now Matherin. Plenty of space. Cash it in.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
MP inside. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Halliburton. Matherin. And yes, sir. It's the wide open James.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch-and-shoot jumpers, Matherin has excellent form.
Hart with a screen on Matherin. Now Hart. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now Nembhard. Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Here's Siakam. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. 11-point game. Siakam. This is the 3. MP fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Pacers.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Next foul. MP. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And Milton's got the ball here for New York. They trail by 16. MP! And we're going to have a jump ball. This one by a big margin.
A difficult loss for you guys. It seemed like...
That's the story of every...
Over to you.
Much appreciated, Jeff.
Where you want to eat? That Vietnamese joint out?